Luckily, we have reared children so awful they're getting the planet they deserve. Old people are living longer and longer, possibly because of medical advances or possibly just through spite. And perhaps I have some bias, as my internet trolls are almost entirely middle-aged men. Their favourite tweet to me is, "When did you stop being funny?" And the answer is almost always, "When your wife left you." As research for this bit, I watched the Grand Tour the other night, Jeremy Clarkson's The Grand Tour, which I think actually turned me pro-cancer. And I know a lot of people would say they should cancel that show, they're too old now, but I think as they get older and their motor reflexes start to decay and as cars get faster, this could be heading for an amazing ending. This could be like Final Destination for Richard Hammond's brain. Joining us to discuss the generation gap, please welcome comedian Eshan Akbar.
Introduce Jeremy Clarkson.
I have come dressed as James May, so it's fine.
Are you what we would call a millennial?
Yeah, I'm a millennial. I've been a millennial longer than most other millennials. I was born in 1984, so I'm kind of the older side of being a millennial. I've got a weird situation because I've got a younger brother who's 10 years younger than me, so there's like a kind of almost a generation between us. But I own my house and he's never going to, so...
Where do you feel you are age-wise now, Miles? What are we? Are we middle-aged now?
I mean, I was born in 1979, but I'll be honest, I feel as if I'm a little bit older than my actual Earth age. I now get, like, for going up for acting jobs or whatever. Now they always said, a middle-aged man walked into a room.
Why does Pollock out? That's in the script.
I'm a millennial, my parents are baby boomers, which means that they think that we're the problem with everything, that we buy expensive coffees and eat avocados, as opposed to realising that they bought all the houses, used all the petrol and ate all the prawns. The fact that I've had to go vegan to try and save the planet because my parents are pigs feels very unfair.
A whole new generation of celebrities has emerged online, and with them disingenuous new methods of advertising. For example, promoting harmless-looking online games that actually involve spending money to try and win prizes. Here's an unsettling panorama interview featuring one disgruntled wee boy who was misled by his excitable YouTube hero.
With 8 million subscribers, this hugely popular YouTuber is one of the influencers Matty followed, Morgs.
He normally does like quite family-friendly content, just stuff that would appeal to quite a lot of kids. I was scrolling through YouTube one day and he was opening these boxes on the sides and winning amazing things.
3, 2, 1!
Like iPhones in boxes that were like £15.
Morgs was promoting Mystery Brand.
There was a box where you could actually win a gaming PC, which are really expensive, like thousands of pounds.
He spent his birthday money trying to win the expensive PC.
What happened then? I won a key ring and a pot of slime, but it never arrived.
But it never arrived.
Never arrived.
I think the only box I want to open is one that has Morgs' head in it. Like the end of 7.
He's like, he's 17 as well. So like, if we're going to be kind of soft towards young people, like he himself, does he have the full responsibility of the effect that that will have? And also like, I feel really sorry for that kid because he's stupid. He believes the world is like that. You can get $6.99 and if you're lucky, you'll get this free computer thing. And I just don't think we should be nicer to children if we're not going to be nice to adults. That's the world, mate. The slime doesn't arrive. It's awful. So maybe it's better to just learn it.
Fundamentally, what are the parents doing? Because, like, birthday money for a start, I never got birthday money. Did any of you get birthday money?
Yeah, okay. You're in the minority there.
Okay. So many minorities right now.
Oh, Sarah, that is certainly your politics.
Oh my God. What did you get for your birthday?
I got like 11 plus maths books.
Which birthday was that?
I was given stuff that would help me become something, and now I'm here. I nearly got birthday money, but also I didn't understand where he's putting this money to be able to buy stuff online, because at that age, where are you going to get a bank account to be able to these transactions.
Can do little top-up cards. When I was young, I really, really wanted to join the Beano fan club, and I didn't know what a postal order was. This makes me sound really old. So I used to cut the little thing out the back of the bin and sellotape a 50p piece to it, and then put it in the post box. And I never learned that it just never came. And I just thought that the postman was stealing the money rather than it was too heavy. It would never get there.
We don't know that wasn't heavy.
Yeah.
What I'm trying to say is the slime never arrived.
You're right, aren't you? I mean, there'll be a committee of 38-year-olds behind that 17-year-old that are ripping off that little boy. And maybe that's who we should be angry at.
38-year-olds or
What is-
38-year-olds?
Yeah.
It's
It's a class project I'm running at school. If Brexit has done anything, and of course it hasn't, it's to encourage more young people to engage with politics. Channel 4 visited the home of one fresh-faced activist, as seen in this cosy and enlightening interview.
I'm a Conservative and I'm a Christian, but the two of them blend together very nicely.
His passions, the Tory party, Brexit and baking.
You'll see here, it is a Conservative apron.
What's the story behind that?
It's just from the Conservative Party shop.
It's merch, is it?
Yes, merchandise, yes.
So which politician would you most like to be making brownies for?
You know something, it would have to be Jacob Rees-Mogg. I disagree with his views on same-sex marriage and on abortion, but what Jacob does is he respects other people's views as well. I'm just going to add some chocolate chips to this now. So you've got white and you've got dark chocolate.
This is the triple chocolate element, is it?
It certainly is.
I love at the beginning where he goes, I'm a Christian and a Conservative, and I think there's lots of the things that overlap. It's like, what, paedophile rings?
I find him absolutely adorable. I love everything about him.
I think white chocolate is disgusting. It's not the worst thing about the video, but white chocolate is disgusting, and technically when you think about it, it shouldn't be called chocolate. I don't want to go all controversial, Frank. I know you think that's your territory, but that shit is fucking disgusting.
Young people are an easy target for cults. With no direction in their lives, they fall prey to the well-funded indoctrination of the cult's recruiters. But enough about that. Here's a slickly produced, CGI-laden advert by the British Army, which encourages the nation's disaffected youth to sign up and fight for their country.
You see that? So slow.
Manuals, useless.
Patience. Always welcome.
It's such a weird advert. It's like two white people bullying a black girl to the point where she wants to train to kill.
I wonder if Asda would run like a counter ad where they just go, Asda, no one's ever lost a limb.
In my school, I remember I found it really bleak that the army would come round a couple of times a year, and because I was in like set 1 and set 2 for everything, I never saw them, but some of the kids who were in my form class who are in sort of sets 8, 7, 6, they would come round and they'd be like, do you want to travel? Do you want a house? Do you want some money? And I remember them coming back really, really buoyed because someone had come in and taken an interest in them and told them they could have this amazing life. And I feel that that's what that is doing. I just think it's horrible.
It's creating a narrative that being bad at your job might actually mean you're brilliant at bombing people. You might not be a failure. You haven't tried this yet.
But also, it's the same tactic that's used by ISIS. It's the same kind of thing. They prey on young people, as they did with Shimon Begum, and said, we're going to give you a purpose if the place around you, the people around you, you're not feeling included. So it's just two sides of the same coin.
For all its faults, the internet has helped to tackle loneliness. After just a few hours on Twitter, you think, thank fuck I'm alone. In recent years, technology has completely revolutionised the way people bang their groins together. Here's a young man candidly explaining the complex and addictive world of dating apps.
I'm trying to figure out what to wear tonight for this date. First time ever, I'm not going through Grindr. And we actually met through Instagram. iPhone's new update has screen time activity. So in the last week, I spent 8 hours, 8.5 hours on Grindr. Yeah, I mean, it's shocking, isn't it? How much time I spent on it.
Good to get the cum punch one. I think that's just merch they send you if you spend 8 hours of grinding.
I mean, I was on Tinder for a year and a half and got 0 matches. And I swiped every day on everyone. Just by the more probability, I thought that someone would match with me, and then my friend said I should join Muslim Tinder, which is called Minder. Genuinely, to match, you have to swipe east. Yeah, I didn't find any matches there either. Maybe my profile was really bad, but I got no.
What was your name on there? Your name?
My name.
Yeah.
It was that the problem?
Because there's been a few alerts.
There is a thing though, isn't there? So you hear some reports of this, which is that people start to use dating apps in a way where they're not quite happy with the person they've found. They're not quite perfect. And they go, well, I'll just get another one. I'll just trade them in. And people talk about, they think they've had a good experience with someone. They see them the next day swiping through to find the next person. And soon it's going to get to the stage where they're like fucking someone and they've just got their phone on top of their face and they're like flicking through with their nose or something.
Yeah. Also, if there's a phone on my face and they're swiping their nose, I'm happy because they're on top. So much easier.
Are you lazy leg?
Oh, so late. It's because I've got big tits. I'm like, come on, you've got it all.
I didn't know what it was like to have big tits.
Oh.
I've done my bit.
Yeah.
The rest is you.
I'm very much the same.
Well, that's the end of the show. Thanks to my guests, Sarah Pascal, Miles Jupp, Kerry Pritchard, McLean, Grace Blakely and Ishan Ekbar. But before I go, I'd like to leave you with this thought. Recently, NASA came under fire after the first all-women spacewalk had to be called off because the International Space Station didn't have enough female spacesuits on board. It's hard to believe that sexism is so ingrained that there was all that equipment and they only had one pink spacesuit. When you look closer at the history of space exploration, you realise that right from the beginning, mankind's quest to conquer space has been fueled by sexism. On July the 21st, 1969, Neil Armstrong stepped onto the surface of the moon. It was one small step for man, one giant step away from women. The moon is man's shed, a blessed, silent refuge. Women are wondering why NASA didn't pack enough spacesuits for them, because they don't want you up there. Take a fucking hint. What indeed is a rocket, if not a giant fiery cock, a magnificent gleaming thruster, blasting off from the ball of the earth to pierce the enveloping darkness? Mankind fashioned himself a godlike penis to penetrate space. No one has ever left the Earth's atmosphere in a vagina. That's just a scientific fact. Sometimes, overexcited, the mighty cock rockets explode prematurely in a catastrophic orgasm of death. Who here can honestly say they haven't masturbated to footage of the Challenger disaster? Exactly. Men need to think about whether they should go into space or colonise anywhere else, because we're not psychologically well enough to take ourselves into a new relationship with anything. Look at the men who want to go into space. Richard Branson wants to go to Mars. Admittedly, not as badly as I want him to go to Mars. You have to wonder what he's done that he wants to leave Earth. Even Gary Glitter only had to leave Britain. And maybe we should let him. Let him sit up there on his own, looking like a fucking pug. But for the rest of us men, maybe we need to do some work on ourselves till we decide if we've got anything worth sharing. Good night.